Hi, I'm Lucy, speech and language therapist with Talking Lab, and today we're talking about using meaningful words. So this seems like a super easy and obvious technique, but today I want to show you how important meaningful words are for early language developers and how as adults we often avoid using meaningful words in order to get our message across to others faster. I'm going to demonstrate with my mini assistant how you can use meaningful words during every interaction to ensure that you're providing the best possible communicative environment to support your child's understanding and use of language. So first of all, what on earth is a meaningful word? Don't all words have meanings? So the way to identify whether a word is meaningful or not is to ask yourself whether you could confidently give the word a definition, describe the word, or act it out for others. So an example of meaningful words would be cat, running, hungry, cold, yesterday, laugh, throwing. So all of these words conjure up nice mental images. You could come up with signs for them, you could explain them to someone who's never heard of the word before. Meaningful words are so helpful for children who are developing language because meaningful words are the building blocks of sentences. Now, what if I asked you to give me a definition of these words? That, there, goes, doing, them, and my personal least favourite, it. Defining these words is much harder, right? If we came across them in a game of Articulate, we would probably just skip them and go on to an easier word. So lots of these words are known as pronouns, which literally means for nouns. So pronouns are used in place of nouns. So instead of saying, do you need this pen? I can just say, do you need it? Pronouns are really helpful to us as adults because they mean that we can convey a lot of information to someone in a short space of time without using many words. So if my husband came in with a pile of dirty clothes, I could say, could you put them over there because I'm going to do it now? And he would immediately understand that what that sentence meant was, can you put the dirty clothes next to the washing machine because I'm going to do the laundry now? But obviously that sentence takes a lot longer to say. So as adults, we rely heavily on pronouns to make these conversational shortcuts. And that's absolutely fine when we're talking to other confident language users. The problem is that pronouns are not much use to a child developing language because they need to hear those meaningful words. So when a child hears a word for the first time, so when they're introduced to a new word, they need to hear and understand that word in context around 500 times before they're able to use that word for themselves. That number will vary depending on the child and how motivating the word is. So for example, toilet would be not very motivating versus biscuit, which is highly motivating. So 500 would be an average, but keep that number in mind when you're interacting with a child, an early language developer. Think to yourself, how many times did I use a meaningful word and how much closer is that child towards that goal of 500, hearing that word 500 times? So as proficient English speakers, we tend to follow two unspoken, unwritten rules around meaningful words and pronouns. So the first rule is, if I can avoid using a meaningful word, gosh darn it, I'm gonna. So, oh no, indeed. So if I'm holding the remote, we both know that I'm talking about the remote, so neither one of us needs to say that word remote, we can just say it. So the second rule is that when I've said the meaningful word once, I don't need to say it again. So we see this in a lot of children's books. So in my previous video, I talked about Dear Zoo, but here we've got another old favourite, Where's Spot? So you can see that on the first page, we're introduced to Spot, Where's Spot? And then it becomes, is he behind the door? Is he in the clock? Is he in the piano? He, right up until the end. So when I'm reading this book to Silver, then I make sure to replace all those he's with meaningful words instead. So I say, oh, naughty Spot, it's dinner time. Where can Spot be? Where's Spot? Is Spot behind the door? Let's look behind the door. No, it's Bear. Oh, good signing, Bear. So basically, when I'm asking you to break these rules, it does feel a bit awkward and uncomfortable because we're not used to repeating those meaningful words over and over again. So it is going to feel strange when you first start doing it, but just remember that it's absolutely the best thing that you can do for your child's language development, and you're helping them reach 500 for those words much faster than if you were just using pronouns. So I'm going to demonstrate this using a shape sorter with Silver. So first of all, I'm just going to do the activity as if I wasn't actively thinking about her language development. And I want you to have a look and see how many meaningful words I'm actually using. Then I'm going to repeat the activity, but replace all the pronouns with meaningful words, and you can see the difference in how many times Silver gets to hear meaningful words compared to pronouns. This one. Yay, you're so clever. Push. Push. This one. Yay, good girl. Which one next? Which one next? You choose. Ah, purple cross. Cool. I think that goes here. Look. Oh, choose one. Look, purple cross. There we go. Big push. Yay! And the oval. Whose oval goes? Ah, here it goes. Yay! Turn it, turn it. Yeah, big push. Yay! You're so clever. So now I'm going to be thinking much more about Silver's communication as we're sorting the shapes. Okay, Silver, shall we sort the purple T or the orange star? Purple T or orange star? You choose. Purple T. Purple T. Where's purple T? Oh, I can see purple T. Look. This hole is for purple T. Purple T. Oops. Turn the purple T. Turn the T. And big push. Yay! Bye-bye. Night-night purple T. Okay, yellow star or orange star. Yellow star or orange star. You choose orange star. Okay, where does the orange star go? I can see orange star. I can see orange star. Turn star. Big push. Oh, need to shake the box. Yay! Bye-bye star. Bye star. I hope you enjoyed this video and it's made you think a little bit differently about when you're using pronouns, when you're talking to small children and early language developers, and thinking about using more meaningful words in order to support their language development. So please like and share my videos and I'll see you all next week. Thank you. Bye.